Not yet.
You're not saying hello to anybody yet.
I know.
Yeah,
But
you're
like,
jumping the gun, dude. Nobody's on yet.
I know, but like it gets posted after. So
It
hello.
does get posted after. Hello. Here with Dumb and Dumber, huh?
No, we're just having some technical difficulties.
We are. All of a sudden, of course,
Hello. Now they're on.
There's some people on. There's 2 people on. We need more than 2 people. There's 3. My webcam died. I got to figure out why my webcam died. So now we're streaming from 2 phones simultaneously.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Just checking in, waiting for a couple people to jump online here.
6.
Sempai Anthony's on
Ooh,
there.
there's a lot of people.
There's some people coming on. 7, good.
7 and 4.
Giving a couple minutes
Someone
here.
gave us a thumbs up.
Good. You've never done the live
That
thing by
means-
yourself.
No, that means I'm a good person.
You're a good person. You're trying. I don't know that that's what that means, Bailey, but
Yeah.
we'll go with whatever you just said.
5 people.
All right.
7 people.
Max is saying hi. Our puppy
12.
dog. Okay.
Hi, Max.
We got some people. All right. All right, guys. So anyway, just want to drop in and say hello. It's Monday. It's January 11th. And real quick, I want to give you a brief mat chat and I make a quick important announcement. Hoping that you guys stick around and don't go running off before we're all done with both parts of this. So anyway, the first part, I want to talk about one of the attributes of martial arts that we talk about a lot. It's called a non-quitting spirit. The non-quitting spirit is something I think is more important than just as a martial artist, but it's important in your life to possess and have a non-quitting spirit. So my parents, when I was growing up, they made a lot of mistakes, like any parent does, trying to find their way. And they did some great things too. One of the things that I would have to say that they did from day one for me was they instilled a non-quitting spirit. They taught me that when I started something, I finish it. When I start something, I don't stop. So for example, when they would sign me up for sports, I'd be, Mom, Dad, I want to try baseball. I want to try swimming. They'd say, okay, we're signing up for the season. We're going to do this. We're going to go. And it didn't matter if I stunk. It didn't matter if I sat the bench. It didn't matter if the coach was not a nice guy. It didn't matter if I didn't get along with my teammates. What mattered was that I made a commitment. I made a commitment that I was going to be part of that team, or I was going to do this sport, or be part of this club, and I was not going to stop until that commitment was completed. They also taught me that same thing when I signed up to be part of a club in school, or if I wanted to do a project with somebody, or whatever it was, they taught me you finish what you start, and you don't stop when something's not new, or it's not exciting, or a new shiny thing comes along the way, okay? We don't give up for the new shiny toy. Unfortunately in this world, commitment is gone by the wayside, and people give up on things like their sports teams. They give up on things like their schoolwork, their colleges. They give up on their careers, and they give up on relationships. Why do you think the divorce rate in this country is through the roof? Because people have not been taught from day one. Let them in. Let them in. Run out. Dogs are impatient when we're on the camera. Just leave the door go. People have been taught from way too early on that it's okay to stop things, to quit. And parents, unfortunately, in today's day and age, have become way too soft about making kids stick with commitments. So in the 30 plus years that I've been teaching martial arts, I can't tell you how many times I've talked to a parent that says, well, Johnny just doesn't want to go anymore. Johnny wants to try something new. And mom and dad say, well, we don't want to force him to do it. I don't want to be the type of parent that forces my kid to do something. I'm going to tell you guys something. There is nothing wrong with forcing your kids to do what you know is right. We have a finite amount of time that we parents get to instill our beliefs and attributes in these kids before they go off to college and do their own thing. It's okay to make your kids finish the commitments. I know that if Bailey was training along and he got to his red belt and said, I want to quit martial arts, I know that he's going to regret that later in life. I know that. Additionally, I know all the benefits of the training that he's getting. So therefore, I would have no problem saying, buddy, I hear you and I love you. Now get your butt in class. Same thing if he was playing lacrosse and he had a miserable coach who didn't play him, we would have the same conversation that you're going to finish what you start. But unfortunately, parents in today's society are too worried about being friends with their kids and not being the parents. Make your children do what you know is right. Don't let them give up. Don't let them quit. And those attributes will last them through sports, through clubs, through college, through career, and through relationships. That's why the non-quitting spirit is so very important to us at Leading Edge Martial Arts. Now, for my important announcement that I said I had to make. Since we reopened school in July from COVID, we made a very, very stringent plan to make sure everybody that came through the doors at Leading Edge was safe. We made sure we took all the precautions: mask wearing, temperature taking, limiting class sizes through pre-rostering, all the precautions, 6 feet of distance in the mat, masks during class, no contact with each other, constantly cleaning and disinfecting the entire school from top to bottom. Those processes haven't changed, and we will continue to do the same. That being said, today we learned that Bailey and Luke's grandfather, my father-in-law, Frank, has tested positive for COVID. He went into the hospital last night. He's sick, and he has tested positive. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm asking you all for your prayers for their grandfather, Frank, and their grandmother, Judy, to give them strength to stay healthy and recover from COVID. So we're asking for your prayers, first of all, on that. Secondly, out of precaution, Bailey and his mom, Mrs. Sensei, have been in direct contact with Pop as recently as yesterday and the day before. So obviously we're asking for your prayers to keep Bailey and Jen healthy. Now, out of precaution, I've been in very close contact with this ugly mug and his mom. So obviously Bailey and Jen are required to go into quarantine right away. Out of extra precaution and with our students in mind, Joshu, Lucas, and I will be joining them in the quarantine. If there's any chance that through contact to contact, through us being in the same home, through all of that there's any chance that we have COVID or that we could be carriers or otherwise, asymptomatic or not, we are going to go through the steps of quarantining to make sure that we continue to ensure that everybody at Leading Edge stays safe and stays healthy. So we ask for, one, your understanding as Sensei CJ carries the weight of the school for the next 2 weeks, week and a half to 2 weeks. You can do it, Sensei. We know you can. We ask the team to be strong and ask you guys to be supportive of the rest of our team at the school. We ask our black belts and candidates to understand that for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have to cancel the candidate class and the junior black belt class on Wednesday nights because we just can't split our instructor team up. So there's not going to be any special class for candidates and junior black belts on Wednesday nights. You can just join the advanced classes. We're going to keep doing our videos and we're going to keep in touch, and I'll be home a little bit more for some more live chats. If you need to reach out, you can hit me up on Facebook or email me at senseirob@leadingedgema.com. We appreciate your understanding. We appreciate your prayers. We appreciate everybody being Lima strong. And we appreciate your non-quitting spirit. Thanks, guys. I guess I won't be seeing you on the mat this week, but I'll see you online. All right. Touch base, guys. Thanks. Be safe. Be well. Oos. Where's the guy?